Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi
Hello.
Debbie.
Hi Faye.
How are
Okay?
you?
Yeah, all good here, and you?
Yeah, all good. Happy Thursday. Hi
Doesn't seem 5
Steph.
minutes, does it, since the last one? Hi Steph.
Weeks are flying by, aren't they? I've posted on our Facebook group, so hopefully people can find us, and we're on our YouTube channel. So we're ready for a little bit of crafting and a bit of relaxing, and it's our little bit of you time, bit of me time, should I say, every week. So say hi if you found us. Some of you I know join over on YouTube, so that's fantastic. Hopefully you found us over on YouTube as well. And we're going to be working with Glimmer and Glee. So Deb, you're doing you're doing a bit of stenciling and masking.
I've got this is a stencil. This is Mandala 8, and I thought I'd try inking with the inks that coordinate with this collection. So I'm using Frosty just to stencil a little bit. If I pull that back, I'm not sure if that's too insipid. I'll say
really subtle. It shows slightly on the camera, but I can see you're also using your glass mat with your magnetic Skittles.
Well, it's brilliant because it just holds it. I don't have to hold it. It doesn't move. They're so good. I've only got 3 magnets on as well. I've actually got
absolutely
4.
Brilliant. So we are the exclusive stockists of the glass mat. I've got a larger one. Debbie has a smaller one, and then we have these magnetic Skittles. So as well as sort of mixed media and being easy to clean on a glass surface, they are also strongly magnetic. So this has been a bit of a game changer for us, these mats. We absolutely love them. Hi, Kate. Good to have you with us. So yeah, Deb, the magnetic Skittles for stenciling and using masks are, as you said, a bit of a game changer. So we're going to be using 49 and Market Glimmer and Glee this week, and I've done a couple of layouts so far. Absolutely loving this collection. The kites. Debbie, you designed a lovely Jenny Wren stencil of a kite, so we've got that one in the sub kit to use.
I can show you the stencil.
It's a very clever one because it's a 2-part layered stencil, isn't it?
This is the Cutfiles fly with a little kite,
and this comes in our monthly subscription kit.
And this is the stencil. So I don't know if you can see, it builds up. So there's 2 triangles opposite, and then the opposite triangles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so fab. I want to have a go with this and see. So you do it in 2 coordinating colours.
Yeah.
I'm just finding a little bit of antique linen. I think antique linen is a really subtle match for this collection, and I'm going to just ink. So I've distressed all these edges. In the kit you get some of the 6x8 papers, and so I've just distressed the edges a little bit, and I've cut out lots of little rectangles. So I was inspired by this background paper, and I'm going to be just layering lots of these rectangles. But I think antique linen just gives it a bit of 3D-age, as we like to call it.
I'm not sure. This is too insipid. I'm going early bird.
You're going to go slightly dark. I think you want it to pop, don't you?
Yeah. I want to actually see what I've inked.
And this is why I'm inking some of these edges, because I've distressed it, but I just want to add a little bit of definition, because this is all going to be layered. I'm just building up lots of rectangles. And then I fussy cut this piece out of the 6x8 paper because it mirrors this piece here, and I think I'm going to tuck that down underneath. But again, just a bit of antique linen to add a bit of definition, tucking that there. And then I've got this frame from the ephemera pack. I absolutely love these frames.
They're gorgeous, aren't they, those frames?
Ready. I'm doing more Legoland.
Oh, are you?
Well, although this collection kind of, it does make you feel, there are sort of birthday things in it. There are also balloons and tickets and clouds. So I thought, I'm going to go Legoland for this one. Let's get my glue press ready. So how is everybody? We've got a bit of a heat wave on the way in the UK. So we're going to have a break next week because we've looked at the weather forecast and I think it's going to be about 30 degrees. And most people will probably want to be finding a cool place or out in the garden and enjoying the sunshine.
Melting in the garden, I think.
Yeah. I'm one for the shade. You are as well, Deb, aren't you, really?
Yeah, definitely shade. I'm not
You're a shade person. So if you're with us, let us know what you're up to. Are you just watching along and relaxing tonight? Or a bit crafting possibly? Right, let's think about building this up. So are you starting with the darkest colour first, Deb, or
I don't know.
You're just going for it?
I'm just going for it. And I thought if I don't like it, I can just cut another cut file and I can turn the piece of card over. It's just paper.
What did Vicky say? Just a bit of paper in your time? Yes, exactly. You've got to enjoy the process.
Yes. So I'm just,
Now I'm just trying to find. I've photographed some. I pieced this layout together and I photographed it so that I can remember roughly.
Oh, I do that because otherwise you never get the same again, do you?
And it always varies slightly, but I get a bit of a working idea, and then I photograph it. But then when you take it all off, you think, oh, right, what were my thoughts around? I've got this little.
I find the second time I place it, it's never my favourite. It's always, it was nice at the first time.
Yeah, and I place a piece and stick it down, and then I think, oh, I'm committed now. I've got to keep it there, even though, as you said, it might not have been the best place that you wanted it to be, but you kind of got to go with it, haven't you? At that point, you're committed,
aren't you? Yeah.
But I do love layering all these little pieces. A bit more ink. Oh, Kate's gathering lots of photos together for the September retreat. Yes, we can't wait. So our first weekend retreat is going to be fantastic.
I need to gather photos because I spent last weekend starting the Botanical Buzz album and the Nostalgic Memories. So I need to really plan photos to put in them.
Yeah. Oh, handy. Anybody use these ATG tapes? Mine's just come unravel, but it's easily fixed.
Oh, I had to just change mine. It was doing.
Once you get the knack of changing them, it's really quite quick and easy, isn't it? But and I've had this.
Do it for a while.
How long have I had this? It's got to have been maybe it's got to be over 10 years old.
Oh, I think I'm a bit more. It was one of our first must-have gadgets, wasn't it?
It was, and we've never moved away from it. We've stuck.
No, it was absolutely fantastic for doing the 49er market books, for sticking the paper on. Never changed to anything else. I just love it.
Really holds.
Yeah.
But mine needs a bit of a clean because it's got bits of sticky adhesive in here, and I'm just trying to wrap the.
Oh, mine's terrible. I think I heard somebody say they put theirs in the dishwasher. But I thought that was quite an odd.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be putting mine in the dishwasher. I'd be worried about the plastic getting too hot. Steph can now refill her ATG gun without a YouTube video. Same. And I can do this now without thinking, and that's why I'm not worried about doing it on camera, because I know how to do it. But there was many.
It's normally my job at the crockery. If anybody wants to change theirs, they go, oh, can you?
Oh, Debbie, could you help? Because we're a bit stuck. Yeah. Absolutely. So this is just the art of layering lots of bits of rectangles. Steph's doing a bit of prepping of kits because you're going to be scrapping with a friend on Saturday. Love that. We got Father's Day coming up at the weekend, haven't we? So that's busy. Lots going on. And it looks like the weather's going to be lovely again, which does make a real difference. Right, layering all of these.
Work so much.
Right. All right, that's all the rectangles stuck down. I'm going to have...
Are you using foam pads as well, Faye?
So I haven't on the rectangles because they're scuffed up and they're quite dimensional. I haven't there, but I am going to put my balloon on foam. So some of the other little embellishments, there's little balloons I'm going to pop up on foam because I think that is quite nice to have a bit of dimension on those.
Are they the, is that the laser cuts?
Yes, and so in the monthly kit, we've got the ephemerum frames, we've got the chipboard bits and words, and then we've got the pack of laser cuts. So these are from the laser cut pack, and I just absolutely love them. Let's get some foam going on these. Oh, and Kate celebrated her 40th wedding anniversary at the weekend. Wow. 40 years. That's amazing. What did you do to celebrate, Kate? Did you go out? That's a real milestone.
Oh yeah, we did ours last year. 40.
You had 40 years, didn't you? Yeah. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to put this little picket fence here. Right, there we go. That's going to go. Oh, maybe I want my balloon up a little higher. This is a thing, you commit. Look, I stuck it a bit too low.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I think he's easily moved. I don't want him touching the picket fence, otherwise that looks a bit strange. Pop him up a bit higher, and then my picket fence is going to go here. Don't want a hot air balloon touching the picket fence. Oh, Kate, you had your takeaway, family takeaway on your boat. Lovely weather. Oh, that is heavenly. I did a narrow boat holiday for my 40th, and it was just amazing. Such an adventure. Ah, Steph, you will have known refilling this several times. You've got to remember to put this back on. That was left off. That was floating on my desk.
That was when you sent the postcards home, wasn't it? You did the postcard.
I did. Yeah, so at that time, I was quite mad on Project Life. And so I knew I had some 6x4 pocket pages. And I got the, there's a postcard app where you can send digital postcards from wherever you are. So you make photo collages as your front of your postcard. And then what I did every evening was I journaled on the postcard app what we'd done that day. And I sent a postcard home to my home address every day. So when I got home, I had 7 postcards with the photo collage from that day, our journaling, and then I popped that straight in my Project Life
It's lovely.
album. Oh, hi, Helen. Oh, you couldn't find us on Facebook. Do you know, Debbie's found, depending on what Facebook settings you've got, you need to put the newest first or something like that, don't you? Most recent first. Otherwise,
I keep
Facebook
changing
puts
my
the
name. It keeps reverting back. Yeah,
because Facebook it might show you what they think is relevant, and therefore certain posts don't come up, and you think, well, where is it? So you've got to have it as
most recent. I've
most
changed
recent. Yeah. So Kate, the app I use is called Post Snap. It's not the cheapest in the world, but if you buy a bundle of credits, then actually you get a better deal, and then they literally just post it to your home address. So when you get home, 7 postcards on the doormat documenting.
It's nice for a special holiday, isn't it? To have
it was, yeah.
Like,
and I knew that was just a little special keepsake, and I did that every day for the trip. And those 6x4 Project Life pocket pages were perfect. So I've got chipboard titles, Cherish This and So Very Grateful. I've popped those on foam.
I'm not convinced about this.
Do you think Distress Oxides might give a better pop of colour?
Yes, but I can't. I haven't got them out ready, so.
Well, it's all a creative experiment, and as you say, enjoying the process.
Absolutely. This is just like colouring. It's quite therapeutic, if I'm being honest.
Right, I might pop my clouds on foam because I can just put one right in the middle. So has anybody got any particular projects underway, any collections that you are loving at the moment? There has been a bit of a delay on the release of the new 49 and Market collections, because there are 3 new collections coming out, but they've had some really adverse weather from the distribution centre.
Yeah, lots of
businesses have been lovely.
affected.
Janine from 49 and Market has had to just delay the release, so it will be coming, I think, as soon as they can get the warehouse back up and running. I just hope there isn't too much damage. That's really difficult, isn't it? And not a lot you can do when nature takes over.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm hoping they don't have too much damage and not too much is affected, because that's hard for a business, isn't it? Right, there we go. I'm going to put, now I've got some tickets. I'm a bit bunting. I might run bunting from there to there, like that. So I've put the clouds on foam. I've put my little smaller balloon on foam. I think I'm going to keep this bunting flat. Your colour palette coordinates just perfectly. Is that from the colour swatch that you've matched to Glimmer and Glee?
Yes, but these are the 49 Market inks.
Yeah, great. Love them. Absolutely perfect. Right, I'm going to have a couple of tickets coming out from here. Let's tuck these. Oh, Kate, you take a journal on the boat. So you've got like a traveller's journal. And then you feel it wonders what. Yeah, do you know, I think when I went on the narrow boat, I took a small crafting kit.
I find it odd being on holiday without something to do.
Yeah, I like to be busy, and that is our relaxing, isn't it? This is our absolute chill time. And so when you go away, like some people like to read. I know you like to read too, Deb.
Yeah, I love reading.
Avid reader with your Kindle.
Yeah, I do a book a day normally on holiday.
Gosh. And I often take some of my Kate Crane stamps to colour.
Yeah,
it really is our
crochet, because I've got this pattern for these crochet squares, so it means I can just take 2 or 3 colours of wool and I can just carry on making the squares, but
making little squares, yes,
yeah,
without it being too bulky a thing. That's a great idea. I think when I was learning to crochet, I took just the little crochet squares on holiday.
I still haven't got enough for a blanket, but I figure, you know, it's something you can just keep adding to.
Yeah.
You use the right size crochet hook so they don't suddenly change size in the middle.
Yes. You've got to remember what you were using.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to add a couple of these little stars here. And I think this one is nearly done. I might add a little bit of stickles for a little bit of sparkle. I feel like stickles might work
bad,
well.
I feel. I still need to add some more on the blue. I might do some stamping over.
Yeah, and sort of build it up tone on tone. That's almost a lovely base, and then you can build up the detail. I think it's going to work well.
Well, we'll see.
Kind of thing you will add to. And if you go slightly darker, I've seen tone on tone where you're almost just creating a bit of a shadow or a 3D effect.
Yeah.
I often do that with distress oxides, where you start with a lighter layer and then just around the outside you go slightly darker. That's all it needs. Right, pleased with those little pieces there. Let's hold that up. So I put a little cluster in the corner, layered up the stars and the hearts, and then just a couple of balloons. You can see this one's 3D and my clouds are 3D. So then maybe just a little bit of stickles. Oh, Kate, you need a bigger crafting table. The cabin table isn't big enough. Yes. Like you need a fold out crafting.
Yeah, you need something to fold out. That's a priority, I think.
Yeah. We do love our crafting space, even when we go to crops. Crafting space is optimum, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right, I need a little pokey tool. My stickles, this one hasn't been used for a little while. Ah, there we go. Declog.
So did you watch the football last night, Faye?
It was on. I was watching ish, but I couldn't stay up that late.
No, I went to bed when it was 3-2, I think.
Yes, same. No. Lots of football fans in my house.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Lots of tired people today as well.
I bet there will be.
Evening.
Yes. Right, I'm putting a little bit of glitter on the side. This is icicle stickles. So I'm just putting a tiny little bit of shimmer. But what is also lovely, my favourite thing at the moment, are these little Wink of Stella or Nuvo shimmer pens.
Oh yeah.
So these are fabulous. And I think just even on the balloon here, it's going to be really supple. That you can just add. Now the camera sometimes picks it up. Yes, look at that. Can you see on the camera? It is the most subtle shimmer. And if I do this here, look, you can start to see how you can start to, and obviously the camera is picking up where it's sort of wet and shimmery, but it dries to a really delicate crystal shimmer. You almost can't see it until it catches the light.
Yeah,
that's why these are so lovely. Obviously the stickles there is giving much more of glitter vibes.
What I like about the stickles as well is that even though you sort of look at them and you think, oh, they all look the same, but they're all very different, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 different ones. Diamond, icicle. So this icicle one is very iridescent. It's almost got like a goldy iridescence to it. Diamond is much more of a silvery. So they are all slightly different. I love them. You can never have too much glitter, can you, really?
No. Whoever said that's too much glitter obviously is
no,
just doesn't understand.
No, but you see, loose glitter is very messy, and a lot of people do not like loose glitter. Whereas there are alternatives with stickles and with these lovely. So on the website we've got Nuvo. These are sort of Nuvo shimmer pens, and the lovely stickles we've got Nuvo drops. I do love Nuvo drops. And
they come in so many lovely colours as well, don't they?
Yeah, we can't beat. Let me see if I've got a colour that might coordinate with this one. So I would say something like, these are gloss. This is like a denim. Can you see? I would say that is a good match to the frame. So these are just the little tiny little bits that you can add that I think just finish off a layout. I'll hold it up in a minute so you can see, but just the tiniest little details that draw your eye in. So I just added just a bit, and they will dry obviously like enamel. They dry as almost little tiny enamel dots. You don't need too many, but that little detail I think makes all the difference. Fab.
That's something little here. I could add some enamel dots.
Oh, Kate is a rugby fan rather than football.
Oh.
And Steph wasn't watching it. There's been Take That concerts going on this week though as well. I know, because back in my youth I was a huge Take That fan, and there's been a big tour again. So seen lots of people have been to that. Debbie, you had a lovely trip to the theatre, didn't you?
I did. I went to see Matilda. It was a very last minute lovely surprise. Oh my goodness, it was amazing.
Was it? I'd love to see it.
It was. We went in I went with my daughter in 2019, and it was even better. The scenery was better. They changed some things. It was fabulous.
Amazing. Well, I think that is me pretty much done. I will photograph it and I will make sure we post. So our Facebook group is Twilight Crop and Craft. We are over on YouTube if you haven't found us already. So we're Twilight Crafts and Genuine Cutfiles over on YouTube. So I'll make sure I post a picture of this, and we're waiting to see. Oh, that's looking good, Deb.
Okay.
I think building it up with the textures and the tones, that is going to be brilliant.
Get some more stamps out and get some little ones out.
And so is that a genuine cut file then that you've used as a mask?
Yes, it's Mandala 8. It's a new one.
One of your new designs. What I love about that technique is actually you get 2 layouts for the price of 1, because you actually then are decorating your cut file, and you get to use the cut file on a layout, which I've done before where I've used a mask.
Yeah, and I'll end up around here. I'll end up with some yellow around here. I'm just going to carry on with this little splatty stamp because it's tiny enough to work well, I think.
Beautiful. Looking fantastic. And I've got lots of other little projects on the go. I've got a layout that I've started with Artful Moments, because I've still got loads of Artful Moments stashed left. And the Artful Moments is a kit that is shipping now, isn't it? Debbie, you shipping?
Yes, I am.
Artful Moments. So lots of layouts with the Artful Moments kit. So this is our current monthly subscription kit. A lot of the Artful Moments stuff sold out really quickly, didn't it? So
yes,
we managed to get enough for our sub kits. So lots of mixed media, lots of rainbows in this one. This, Deb, is one of your new 12 by 12 brick wall stencils, which I absolutely love. And your Lego Cutfiles, so more Legoland pictures. I did a whole rainbow brick wall, and then that is another one that I've got. I'm yet to use. This is a background that I used as a mask, and I'm yet to create with it. So yeah, I've got to go back and use some of my Artful Moments stash as well. Yes. Oh, Steph saw Matilda for the first time earlier this year, Deb.
Oh, I really loved it. It was brilliant.
Fantastic.
And they had adults dressed up as children, so it made the children look even smaller. You know, like you get your dinky reception ones.
Amazing, yeah.
And the scenery was brilliant. Really, really clever.
Really clever. Oh, I'm glad you got to go. Right, I've been just while you're finishing that off, I'm part way through this layout, which is going to be, so this is Artful Moments. This is one of your cut files, Deb. So if you have cruise photos to scrapbook, Debbie has created a host of cruising cut files. And so this is a layout I'm partway through, because what I'm thinking here is I love this paper, and I chopped these lovely stripes, but I went completely rogue.
I love those stripes. That looks fabulous.
But I actually then, this is the plan I've got. This is going to be a bit more. I'll try and organise these so that the idea is this is going to shoot out the top, something like this. This was my idea. Coming out the top, something like that.
Oh, that looks fabulous.
I need to play around with it. This was from the May weekend crop. I started playing around with these pieces. I'm thinking this is how I did. Again, I photographed it. I was playing around with some ideas and thinking I just need to see how it is going to work.
I love how that also at the top.
Yeah, it's not, that's a bit clumsy. It's not really how it's going to be, but I just had this idea of using that rainbow paper, and I wanted to cut it up, but then I quite like how the smooth, I'm actually going to keep it like that. So I've backed the 00, but then it looks like, the rays are coming from the bottom. So that's going to be work in progress, but I've got some ideas around how that is going to go. And then maybe, I don't know, some playing with some.
And this is going to take me a while to stamp round anyway. You don't want to just watch me stamping. It's a bit boring.
Well, we can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finished. You're going to have to post.
I will do. I'm hoping to finish it this weekend.
Brilliant. We'd love to see how it all turns out. And I will, again, this is probably going to be one for the weekend. I will photograph the layout from tonight. And then, yeah, I'm going to play with this at the weekend, because I think something like that, raise at the bottom, raise at the top, and use some of those lovely Artful Moments embellishments that I've got left over. So fantastic. Right, I think, well, Debbie's going to carry on printing and stamping. I'm going to make sure I photograph this one. So we're going to let everybody enjoy the heat wave next week, because we've got some heat and some sunshine coming, and then we'll be back the week after. But do join in on our Twilight Prop and Craft Facebook group if you've been working on a project post it on the page. We love to see what people have been making, and we will be back next week. Yes, Kate, good question. There is a September retreat Facebook group, isn't there, Deb?
Yes.
Now, Deb has been sending the link out to people, but Facebook doesn't often get messages through, or the link sometimes. So, Kate, Deb, did you send to Kate?
I've sent to everybody on the via the website, and I've sent everybody via email. Yes, that was email. So
we will make sure we try and reshare, Kate. Yeah. Is Facebook glitches the joys of, but yes, there is, and we need to make sure everybody is in there as we run up to the event. We can't wait. Amazing. Well, have a lovely sunny weekend when it arrives, and enjoy the heat next week. Let's hope it's not too hot for everybody, and we will see you all in 2 weeks' time.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.